No mês em que celebramos o Dia Internacional da Mulher, a Faculdade de Ciências Econômicas recebeu a professora Mieke Meurs, da American University. Ela foi uma das convidadas da palestra Economia Feminista, Contexto e Contemporaneidade, realizada no dia 13 de março. Conversamos com ela e com a professora Daniela Kuhn, que atua na universidade e coordena o Núcleo de Estudos, Pesquisa e Extensão em Economia Feminista da UFRGS.
So economics traditionally looks only at what happens in markets. But feminist economists say that we need to look at all the things that we create to provision human lives, that is, to allow us to live well. And much of that happens outside of markets, like in households or in informal activity or community activity. So that's one idea that feminist economists have, is that we need to broaden economics to look at more things.
Dentro da economia feminista, e ela tem discutido e conversou também com os macroeconomistas aqui da Faculdade de Ciências Econômicas, por exemplo, pensar o que acontece com o PIB de um país, e ela comentou ontem, se a gente inclui esses trabalhos domésticos, né? Se dá visibilidade. Então, assim, esse arranjo teórico, essas consequências teóricas que abrem espaço, inclusive, para a economia se aproximar do mundo real, que, do ponto de vista da ciência econômica, talvez seja uma crítica também mais geral.
So we know that women in every country in the world earn less than men. And so if we could understand better exactly why that happens and address those inequalities in the labor market, it would make a huge difference. Because women and men have different power in the world, partly because they have different amounts of resources, right? So women are less able to divorce a man if they're in an unhappy relationship because they can't live on their own income. Women are less able to provide for their children if they're in a relationship where they don't have power. And of course, they're just less able to live happily and successfully if they have fewer resources. So labor markets are an important issue. And there are many reasons why we might have inequality in labor markets. So we have discrimination, of course, so women for exactly the same job might get paid less than men. But also women get encouraged to go into kinds of jobs that have lower pay, like think about childcare work, right, or teachers or nurses. At least in the United States, they earn a lot less than more male jobs, right, like manager and so on.
No fim, o que a gente está falando é uma carga de trabalho, pensando apenas do lado da economia, é uma sobrecarga de trabalho das mulheres, uma sobrecarga das mulheres mais pobres, e aí a discussão econômica já tinha passado por um processo de feminização da pobreza, por exemplo, que tem relação com esses trabalhos domésticos, que tem relação com chefes de família femininas, né? Famílias uniparentais, e isso é muito importante num país que ainda tem um caminho longo para chegar no processo de desenvolvimento, precisa reconhecer esse trabalho e essas mulheres.
So those three basic changes, which of course might be basic but are hard to achieve, right? More equality in the labor market, more equality in the household, and more equality in asset ownership, all would go a very long way to making men and women more equal in participating in their lives and in the economy.
É um novo jeito de olhar o mundo, de olhar a ciência econômica, né? Ver o que importa dentro da economia e como é que a gente pode complexificar esse mundo de modelos econométricos.
So we want to make more people aware of why gender inequality matters and why gender equality would improve everybody's lives, right? Not just the lives of women. We want to empower students and faculty to study this because it's not a very widely accepted field in economics still. So I really want to convince people that this is economics. It's a very important part of economics, which would make economics as a science better, right? So that's a big motivation. And then, of course, I do those things because I hope that as more of us understand and become empowered to work on these topics, then we can change the world and make it a more equal and a better place.